Wise words of wisdom, inspirational quotes, IQ. Jim Kwik is a renowned cognitive performance expert and speaker, recognized for his expertise in accelerated learning, memory enhancement, and optimal brain function. With a background in neuroscience and a passion for unlocking human potential, Kwik has become a leading authority in teaching practical techniques to improve memory retention, speed reading, and overall cognitive capabilities. Today, we explore some of the greatest Jim Kwik quotes. Let's dive in. All behavior is driven by belief, so before we address how to learn, we must first address the underlying beliefs we hold about what is possible. Knowledge is power. You hear it all the time. But knowledge is not power. It's only potential power. It only becomes power when we apply it and use it. Somebody who reads a book and doesn't apply it, they're at no advantage over someone who's illiterate. None of it works unless you work. We have to do our part. If knowing is half the battle, action is the second half of the battle. Ultimately, motivation is a set of habits and routines, guided by your values and your identity that you carry out every day. Don't take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from. Our most precious gift is our brain. It is what allows us to learn, love, think, create, and even to experience joy. It is the gateway to our emotions, to our capacity for deeply experiencing life, to our ability to have lasting intimacy. It allows us to innovate, grow, and accomplish.
You are watching Wise Words of Wisdom, Inspirational Quotes, IQ, the Inspirational Quotes channel everyone goes to for their daily motivation and to learn from the most successful men and women in history. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you never miss a new episode. Today's sponsor is Bob Proctor and the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Discover the secret to having good luck from America's greatest prosperity teacher, Bob Proctor. 6 Minutes to Success is based on Bob's more than 50 years of research into what makes or keeps people from being successful. Get instant access to the free video right now. The link is in the description. Now let's get back to more great quotes.
I will see it when I believe it. There is no such thing as failure, only failure to learn. If our mindset is not aligned with our desires or goals, we will never achieve them. Give a person an idea, and you enrich their day. Teach a person how to learn, and they can enrich their entire life. If you are struggling to reach a goal in any area, you must first ask, where is the limit? Most likely, you're experiencing a limit in your mindset, motivation, or methods, which means that it's not a personal shortcoming or failure pointing to any perceived lack of ability. If you are struggling to find motivation to learn or to accomplish anything else in your life, there is a good chance you haven't uncovered the why of the task. Our most precious gift is our brain. You can learn to unlimit and expand your mindset, your motivation, and your methods to create a limitless life. When you do what others won't, you can live how others can't. Motivation is a set of emotions, painful and pleasurable, that act as the fuel for our actions. Mindset, the what, deeply held beliefs, attitudes and assumptions we create about who we are, how the world works, what we are capable of and deserve, and what is possible. Motivation, the why, the purpose one has for taking action, the energy required for someone to behave in a particular way. Method, the how, a specific process for accomplishing something, especially an orderly, logical, or systematic way of instruction. You don't rise to the level of your expectations, you fall to the level of your training. To remember any new piece of information, you must associate it with something you already know. Reasons that are tied to your purpose, identity, and values will sufficiently motivate you to act, even in the face of all of the daily obstacles that life puts in your way. What I have come to find over my years of working with people is that most everyone limits and shrinks their dreams to fit their current reality. In an era of autonomously driven electric cars and vehicles capable of taking us to Mars, our education system is the equivalent of a horse and carriage. You make mistakes. Mistakes don't make you. But being limitless is not about being perfect. It's about progressing beyond what you currently believe is possible. Our background and circumstances may have influenced who we are, but we must be accountable for who we become. The human brain does not learn as much by consumption as it does by creation. Some people who claim to have 20 years of experience have 1 year of experience that they've repeated 20 times. It's not accurate that your memory works like a container, cup, or hard drive in that once it's full of data, no more can fit. It's more like a muscle in that the more you train it, the stronger it gets and the more you can store. Motivation comes from purpose, fully feeling and associating with the consequences of our actions or inactions. The purpose supersedes the discomfort. Knowledge is important, but it is the performing of some action that is required to make it powerful.